Hey, my beautiful people, how are you doing? Today is Thursday, May 28th. So I wanted to put together a quick pick a card reading for your daily tarot reading today because I've been feeling a lot of heavy, dense, dark, deep, depressive energies for the collective. I've been picking up on it. It's really been sitting in my chest area, in my head, in the middle of my forehead, and it just doesn't feel good. And from what I've been seeing out in the digital space, a lot of other people are feeling this too. So, I wanted to look at what's at the root of this. Why is this coming up at this time, right now? I know we're all in this stressful time, but, this reading is to look at what's the root cause of it, what is creating these triggers, and, how is this energy here to serve us? Because whenever dark energy comes up, it's asking us to pay attention to something that definitely needs to be looked at and healed, but it also serves as a way to help us evolve, grow, and move forward, even though it doesn't feel good. It's really dark. Right now, the things that I've been sensing and picking up on have to do a lot with lack, despair, feeling hopeless, feeling really unsure and uncertain, insecure, envious, jealousy, all of that. It's like one big shadow vomit, one big collective purge. So go ahead and tune in. If you're here, then obviously something like that is coming up for you as well, and you are looking for some guidance. And so my goal is to serve in that capacity today. So you can tune in to whatever card calls out to you. We have pile number 1, pile number 2, and pile number 3. While you do that, I just want to say thank you for stopping by and tuning into my channel. I am very grateful. Make sure you subscribe so that we can keep connecting. And make sure you, before you leave, hit the like button so that I know you were here. All right, so let's get started. Okay, so for pile number 1, let's see what came out. We have I am sovereign. We have 777. We have home. We have the hermit. And then we have a trigger card which says, it pisses me off knowing you cook for someone else. So this could definitely have something to do with, home life at this time. Maybe you and your person once shared a home, and that's been disrupted in some way. But I'm getting a strong sense of really feeling like you need your independence with this I am sovereign card. So, maybe you are, kind of worried right now about your home or finding a home, getting a home for yourself, feeling, like you can fill up your own cup here. I feel like this hydration card is metaphorical for you being able to nourish yourself and hydrate yourself, filling up your own cup, right? And a part of that has to do with feeling sovereign, feeling at home in yourself, and also feeling like you can take care of yourself, right? And you know, maybe you're in danger of losing your home right now, but whatever is occurring, it's something around the home and environment. And then you have this, so you have that challenge, and then you have the challenge with this connection at this time. So this is interesting saying, you know, it pisses me off knowing that you cook for someone else. Maybe your person is sharing a home with another individual at this time, and I'm, for some reason I'm getting like they have a home and you don't. But whatever this challenge is, it's causing you to go through some rapid soul growth, really leveling up in yourself. These challenges are pushing you to your limit, is what I'm getting. Throwing you off balance in a way where, you know, you're not feeling like you are grounded in yourself, and you're wanting that to change, to shift. And you may be seeing 777 at this time, but I'm getting that, you know, this is also the time to just take it easy. You know, we have the Hermit card, which is about deep introspection, along with the 777. You know, sevens represent reflection and understanding. Sevens are a divine number to me. They represent the divine and having faith. You know, I'm feeling like, you know, you're really thirsty for something, and it's more than just about this connection for you at this time. I'm feeling like your home base, your ability to take care of yourself is being in some way shaken up or threatened, right? And it's creating a situation where you have to step into your own independence. So I want to pull some tarot cards just to clarify that. I want to clarify this a little more with some tarot. Let's see. There's a strong sense for security in this in this pile, for those of you who chose this pile, which could be creating, you know, the base of your triggers right now, feeling like that you can't create a home for yourself, feeling like this is something that you may never have. And, you know, I'm feeling like this is for someone who's always, you know, living with other people. Maybe you were sharing a home with your person that you're in this connection with, and that's no longer the case. And so you're having to really dig deep within yourself, and it's requiring you to go slow, like be really slow and methodical, kind of like the lion, you know, when he's hunting or when she's hunting, you know, moving really slow, being really slow to not burn out, right? To maintain your strength and gain momentum. But, you know, you're tired, right? I feel like, you know, you're almost dying of thirst, so to speak, for this to hurry up and take shape. I'm getting that, you know, this person who chose this, not only are they angry, but also scared at the same time. There's some fear. Like I'm seeing this as the scared lion in the Wizard of Oz, you know, whose lesson it was to learn how to have courage. And so that's the lesson here. And so what's coming up for you right now in the way of triggers, a lot of fears around creating this home base for yourself, right? Because right now the only place it can even exist is within, but I'm feeling like this is something that you actually need to have in your physical life. And what I just got too is you may have wanted to move in with this person, and maybe they chose to move in with someone else, or it just wasn't possible for you guys to move in with each other because you didn't have your own place. Something like that. Really weird scenario, very specific situation or storyline that I'm picking up on. But this has to do with, two people who, for some reason, couldn't connect in terms of building a home together. So keys to victory, okay, we have divine union. We have the sun, spiritual powers. And we have the Queen of Water, clarity. So what this to me is saying that, building this momentum. Look, I love how this goes with the sun and the strength card. I think those two go together, right? I feel like this is, totally about renewed life, momentum, illumination, positive things happening as a result of building up this strength, building up your spiritual strength, right? And coming into union, maybe that means with your person. This is the King of Hearts card, could represent a masculine energy, or just within yourself, really finding the strength to come into union with yourself. And that's created through, being able to clarify your own and be with your own emotions as a result of doing the work of this Hermit card, going within, right? But we have exciting times here. So, it's like things will look up, but you got to get through this purge period. So, take care of yourself. Drink more water for sure. Make your health a priority, your mental health first, and of course your physical health, to keep yourself operating at optimal energy levels, because that's really important now as you look to improve this home situation, and making sure that the home within is taken care of first. Okay, so if you chose number 1, those are your messages for today. That's a very specific message, so I'm interested in hearing how those of you who chose number 1, how that resonated, how that landed for you. Very much about you more so than your person, you getting settled to be able to build a home for you. All right, if you chose number 2, let's see what came out. We have recovery, right? So someone's recovering for something, whether that be an illness or addiction. But I believe it has something to do with emotional recovery, because we have the heart chakra activation. So that definitely could be why you're feeling the need to purge and to bring things up. There's some emotional clearing taking place for you at a deep level, and healing taking place with this recovery. So we have the apron being of service. That may be part of it, giving of oneself. Look, and we have, this is the emotions card. Bodies of water, spending time near water, such as a lake, river, or ocean, to recharge your battery. So right off the top, I'm getting that what's triggering you at this point is being in service to others, but needing to really take care of yourself. And we have the 6 of Cups. Yeah, and I feel like, going back to a time where things were a little easier, were a little different. You've been spending a lot of time thinking about that, wishing things were different, being in the past, feeling burnt out. And then the trigger card that came out is, I'm sad that you do not trust in me. So this could be how your person is feeling about you or how you are feeling about them, which with the Six of Cups card here, which is about reconciling, coming back together, as well as reminiscing on the past. I'm feeling like you guys are definitely in a situation or a separation right now, right? And feeling each other's energy, mirroring each other. That's why the Six of Cups is coming up. So in addition to you being burnt out, you're kind of replaying what was happening that led up to the separation in this connection, and that has you down too. For some reason, what I also just got is you may be a service worker, right? Maybe dealing with illness, or an essential worker. Did I say a service worker? Maybe someone who works in the service industry or an essential worker. Oh, yeah, I just got that with the recovery too. Maybe you're not sick, or maybe you have been ill, or know someone dealing with people, who are ill at this time, and that could have you down. And for some reason, feeling like, this person has lost faith in you, or you've lost faith in them, right? But you guys are separated right now, and this is causing you some emotional heartache and pain. Thinking about all of this, and that's why I'm getting, you need to take a break. You need to take a break to be able to deal with this and manage it, because it's not just going to go away. When the heart chakra is activated and it's expanding and opening and things need to be cleared, like you literally have to just lay down and be with it at times, because sometimes it can be that heavy. Yeah, see, we have Page of Cups. Yeah, this is about, and we have the Chariot, right? And Knight of Cups. So yeah, I'm getting that this is about someone not feeling like, or someone not coming forward, like a connection being broken, and really having to deal with the pain of that. Yeah. And you may be tired. I'm really getting off of that apron card, just feeling overworked in this connection. Has just put a lot of emotional strain on you. And I'm getting that, these triggers, the purge that you're experiencing is pushing you to just come to a place of acceptance around it that you have not been able to reach yet. So if you can get near some water, maybe take a spiritual bath, a sea salt bath, cleanse your energy field. Because with this Chariot card here too, we want to take action and move into victory, or move toward, not victory, I didn't mean to say victory. I am sleepy, but move into what it is we want, achieving our goals, and really looking at how we can do that. But it's not coming together at this time, right? And it's definitely not coming together in a traditional way, right? Chariot is also ruled by Cancer, which is water energy, and there's a lot of water in this reading. We have Page of Cups, Six of Cups, Knight of Cups, a lot of cups. We have all the cups lined up. Yeah. I would like to see an Ace of Cups. That would, to me, say there would be a chance at a new beginning, but I'm not seeing that right now at this moment. And with this Chariot here, I see that too as a card of wanting to control things. So there's an element of trying to force something here. Trying to force something to come together, and that's because our heart chakra is opening. So it's like feeling everything at this time. You are feeling everything from your own energy and from this person's energy. And it's just tiring you out, you know. It's like keeping you in this loop of thinking, Spirit says. All right. Let's see what your keys to victory are in moving out of this purge period. How does the recovery come about? Like, what does it look like? So, fourth mirror, forgotten love, lost relationship. Yeah, I mean, everything we have here says to me that you are very much invested in this person returning. But at this time, you know, doesn't look like that is where the energy is. And so really having to get to a place of accepting that. Yeah, we have the Hierophant, number 5, wisdom, right? The Hierophant is all about spiritual understanding, spiritual learning, education. Hierophant is very wise. This card also speaks of tradition, right? But we have the owl on here. So being able to see the higher perspective and seeing the connection for what it is right now, which is, you know, it is lost. It's not here. It's not around, right? And so being able to adjust to that change is what this card calls for. That's what, you know, 5s represent. But it doesn't mean that you have to give up what you want, right? We have the stars here with make a wish, you know. So it's a fine balance, being able to hold space for our desires while at the same time being able to accept what is. And that's very important for you at this time. And so the way that I think would be best for you to move forward is to be in service to yourself right now. Be in this process of allowing your heart chakra to expand, even though it may feel like it's breaking into. Be with that process, right? And don't try to run away from it or stuff it down. Really take care of yourself. Put yourself into recovery mode, right? That's what that Hierophant is inviting us to do at this time, inviting you to do at this time, to really learn what that looks like. And it looks like you just taking care of you, right? Because I'm getting that that's what your person is doing. And so instead of being so focused on them showing back up, you know, just letting it hang where it is for right now. And, you know, in some cases, some of you, it may just be time to move on. And that's okay, right? You can never, depending on what kind of connection it is, you may not be able to, you know, totally walk away from it in terms of like cutting it off. But you can always turn your attention to yourself and focus on taking care of yourself. All right, so I hope that resonated with you. Make sure you subscribe to my channel, hit the like button, let me know you're out there, and we shall move on to number 3. So if you chose number 3, we have leave a stressful situation behind. We have healing the womb space. So this definitely has been a stressful, traumatic situation. We have enchanted, but it's been difficult for you to leave because, you know, you're enchanted by it. You know, it's something that you're attracted to. We have the sorceress, yeah, and you've definitely been trying to make things work out with this. Look at what showed up, King of Cups. And it says, I get lonely not having you around. Yeah, so, you know, you've been feeling lonely, right? That's the trigger, not feeling like you have anyone, feeling like, you'll always be alone by yourself. Maybe even feeling like you're not worthy of this person and that's why they're not around. They rejected you. They abandoned you. I'm feeling all of that coming up, throwing you totally out of emotional balance, which is what this King of Cups could mean, right? Because King of Cups also can represent really intense love. Yeah? Intense love feelings. But what I'm seeing here is definitely about being out of emotional balance and may represent, a masculine in your life. So with that King of Cups, it could also be, water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. But it's, something that you just really are going to have to, for now, cut loose and walk away from. Six of Swords. Otherwise, you'll be stuck, right? And it's too bad because this is someone who, you really want to go toward, not away from, right? But Spirit is saying, not feeling lonely, you don't, right? Because then that puts us in this codependent energy, right? Puts us here with the Two of Pentacles. Like, I look at this as the hot potatoes card, like constantly shifting back and forth, not clear about, what really is. Not able to be at ease, right? Constantly feeling like we have to be on our toes around someone, maybe even walking on eggshells just to keep them around. Don't know where that came from, but that's what I got. And really, what the focus needs to be on is you. So with this healing the womb space, I'm going to say that you are a feminine. And there's been some trauma created in your womb space with the connections that you've had. I'm sensing this as, deep rooted, back to like, family stuff. But there have been a series of relationships that have been disappointments and hurtful. And it's like the cycle is playing out in this connection. And it's just time to be cleansed. It's time to really walk away from this kind of connection, even if it's with, like, say, a twin flame or a soulmate. Like, it can't work out with this kind of energy because it takes you out of your power. So the leave a stressful situation behind says, Dear Archangel Raphael, thank you for giving me the courage and willingness to take good care of myself, including surrounding myself with healthy relationships and positive situations. We can't hold on to something just because we want to have someone around or because we miss someone. Right? That's codependent energy. It's not healthy. It doesn't work. It comes from a place of needing and feeling like we are missing something. But what I'm getting here is, there's just this need to just want to be loved, right? With this Knight of Cups here. But that's something that this trigger, the way you're being triggered right now, this pain you're feeling, it's coming up to teach you that. So let's look at what your keys to victory are to get through this purge, because this is a deep one. This is a deep one that will require you to make the decision that you've been on the fence about. And even if it's just energetically, even walking away emotionally or cutting ties energetically can be difficult and sometimes feel impossible. But with this Rhiannon card here, I'm getting that you have what it takes. You have what it takes to do it when you stand in your power. I'm picking up on you as the Queen of Pentacles. That card isn't present, but I wouldn't be surprised if like that's a card you always pull. And eventually you get it. It just takes a while. So Spirit is saying, you know, go ahead and cut the cord and keep walking forward. Don't let too much time pass by. Yeah. So what's required here? Dig through the shadow energy, go through the purge so that you can have this change of consciousness that wants to come through. Yeah, Knight of Success, expansion and growth. Change of consciousness, it leads to, you know, new wisdom, new insight, new perspective, and new ways of being. All of that falls under expansion and growth. And then heart charge. Yep. Third mirror, love and desire. Yeah. So you still get to have what it is you want. You know, it just may, like the road there, the road to get there just may look a little different than what you expected, right? And it may not be like with this energy. I'm getting that this is more of a, you know, like a, like surface level infatuation. Not that you don't really feel for this person, but when you know, are trying to stay with them or you know, make things work, it's based on this kind of superficial level of just not wanting to be by yourself, be with yourself. Like just really needing to have, feeling like you're needing to have someone around just because they make you feel good, right? It's time for that kind of thinking to change. It's time for that kind of thought process to shift, right? So that you can grow and connect to yourself in a new way, right? And get clear about what it is you feel and what it is you want. Okay, so those are your messages for today. That was the pick a card reading. I hope that resonated with you. Let me know how it did. Hit that like button. Subscribe to my channel. Make sure you also hit the notification bell so you can be alerted when I upload new readings. And thank you so much for tuning in. We will talk again soon. Peace.